Nigerian movies, you know that white handkerchief, and I just, and the next thing, they're asking for ransom. Allah imagine with that cow shit that I reject it from my enemy. Like, welcome back, guys. It's Orikelewa TV. Are you new here? You're also welcome to the family. Please click the subscribe button. It's just the red rectangle thing with subscribe written in it. Just click it, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Please watch till the end. You don't want to miss anything. It's a very interesting story, so pay attention. Here is a quick story time on, you can see the title, of how I almost got kidnapped in front of my house, guys. Like right in front of my house. Broad daylight. Okay, so let me start from the beginning. In October 2018, last year, I was on my way to a friend's birthday party, like a house party, get together kind of stuff. And I got a call, like while I was on my way, but I wasn't driving. D-Law was actually driving that day. And I get a call, and the person was like, oh, hi, is this Ore? I'm like, yeah, who's this? She's like, oh, this is Timi Tokwe. I'm going to start my hair company, and I would like you to help me make some wigs. And for my photo shoot, basically, that was what it was about. And I was like, okay, yeah, how many wigs? Like, what are we talking about? I was asking, like, oh, where did you get my number? And she was like, oh, from a friend in the UK. So I'm like, okay. I think I asked again, but she didn't give a really clear answer. But first of all, she's like, she wants to make 22 wigs. 22 is a high number in 2 weeks, meaning it's express, meaning I can charge her what I want to charge her, like basically just make money. So me being fair, she wanted like a price like almost immediately. So I'm like, okay, let me call you back. Me and Dilo quickly did some calculations here and there. She wanted like 22 wigs. 22 wigs, I said, yeah. So 20 weave-ons, different lengths, straights, everything, and 2 braided wigs in like cut 2 and 1 in cut 3 and 4, something like that. So I just rounded everything up and I charged her 180,000 naira. And she agreed. No arguments. She's like, oh, yeah. That she'll pay a deposit, that tomorrow she has a meeting at Transcorp and she can drop it there for me. Like, I can come meet her at Transcorp to pick up the hair. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's fine by me. So I'm like, what time? She's like, she'll call me. So I said, okay, no problem. Me and Dylan, I'm like, what? 180k, just like that. Like, obviously I won't make all the wigs myself. I can get help, but even if I made it all myself, 2 weeks is enough time. It takes me about 3 hours to make one normal wig. So I'm like, no problem, I'm ready. I have everything in my house like ready to go. Let me just cash out real quick on this. So I was excited. So I go home after the party. The next day I'm telling my mom that this person calls me, she's like, how did they get your number? So I was like, she said she got it from a friend in the UK. So I schooled in the UK, so I believed, like, I used to work in a salon, so everything did not really seem strange. And I make wigs, so almost everybody knows that. So my Twitter is on like all my pages that I make hair. So, and some of my number used to be there, so I removed it. So I'm like, okay, you know what? My mom is like, she doesn't have a good feeling about it and stuff. So I'm like, okay, no problem. I won't go alone. Dilo would go with me, would also take someone else from the house. And 3 of us can go. At least she can't kidnap all 3 of us. So how many of them? It'll be hard, in Transcorp to kidnap 3 people at the same time, you get. So I'm calling and she's like, oh, she just got to Transcorp for the meeting and she'll call me back. After like 2 hours, she calls me back that, oh, the meeting is still going on for so long. So she doesn't know when they'll be done. So like, maybe she can come and drop it at my house or something later. I'm like, no, just like tell me when you're ready. I was traveling 2 weeks from now, bear in mind. And she said she was also traveling 2 weeks from now. So we didn't see that day. The next day too, we did not see. So I just like leave the matter. She's not called me anymore. And I didn't even try because I won't try to kidnap myself. So I just left it. So when I got back from my trip, I'm talking of October, like 19th of mid-October, like that. And then I come back by like 1st of November. But the whole November passes, guys. Like the whole month passes. And she calls me on the 1st of December. Like, oh my god, this is Temi Tokwe. I didn't even save the number. That was the funny thing. So when she called, it was like, who's this? Who's this? And she calls me and she's like, this is Temi Tokwe, the person that wanted you to from Miracle Hair. She was just like talking. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, hi. She was like, oh, that she's so sorry that she traveled. She gave it to her driver to come drop for me. She gave him my number and she doesn't know why he never called me. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's fine. That's also very believable. Like, you can give somebody and they wouldn't do it. Like, I was given a packet to give someone until today. Now, as I'm talking, it's still in my house. Do you understand? So it's possible. So it was believable, and I was like, oh, okay, no problem. And she was like, oh, can she really like quickly drop it tomorrow, because she couldn't do the shoot. She had an emergency in Lagos, and then from there she had to fly back to London, and then this, and then she was just telling stories. I'm like, it's okay. Bring the hair to my house tomorrow. Like, if you're serious, you bring the hair to my house. Bring it to me. I'm not coming out to look for you. I'm not even gonna stress. Bring it to my house. So she calls me and she's like, oh, I'm like by your house. I didn't give her my number, my house number. So I gave her the street. I can always walk anywhere of the street to go and meet her. So that day, we were celebrating my mom's birthday. So there were so many people and there were so many cars. So I'm sure she drove around the street and she saw, or they saw, because now I don't believe it's one person, that there were so many cars and it's not obviously safe to kidnap somebody broad daylight like that with so many people involved, or they don't even know where the cars are, the houses, like they were not sure. So she parks at the like entrance of my street. My phone was the phone that we were using to play music, so she's starting to interrupt the music and I like just take my phone out and put someone else's phone. So then I tell Dilo, because he was already involved, so I'm just like, Dilo, this lady is called me again and she says she's outside now. I take someone else from the house and three of us have start like, I called her and she's like, she's just parked at the entrance of the street, that we should just walk out and stuff. She's in a silver car. Like, gave me all the details I needed to go and meet her. But I'm not stupid. I'm not still going to come out of my house alone, regardless. Even if there's a security guard or there are people watching. You said they're 22 weeks, so that means there's a lot of things to be carried. So I need manpower, you understand? So I get Dilo and I get another guy and I'm like, come, let's go. So we start walking down the street and we see the silver car. And we're walking towards the silver car. And the next thing that happened, guess, just guess. You're right. The car zoomed off. Right at our front. Like, we were literally so close. Why are you going? And then I didn't hold my phone. I ran back inside to go, like, what, the ones walking behind you, that kind of thing. But she switched off the phone. The phone has been switched off. So I can't really explain what happened. So in my own opinion, I was going to be kidnapped, do you understand? Or scammed, some sort of way. But kidnap is like the second option. Like, what happened, please? What exactly happened? Why did she drive off? Why? What happened? And till today, she has not called me back, and we're in 2019. So as far as I'm concerned, they wanted to do something bad. It wasn't pure, you understand? Like, there was something not pure about the whole situation. So it was good that at that point in time, I decided to take two people with me, because I'm sure if I went there alone, she would be like, oh, come inside the car, come inside, let's negotiate stuff, give me your account number, things like that. And when you talk about money, like, money and passion are two things you can use to get somebody. So now she's brought in hair that I'm passionate about. Oh, come and do hair, and we're going to pay you so amount without arguing with me. Like, come on. But then, glory be to God, I'm here. I didn't get kidnapped. I didn't fall prey for things like that. So, moral of the story, whatever you're passionate about, yes, you can be passionate about, but people would always use it against you. So you have to be very alert and conscious about your surroundings, and like, just try and be safe. Like, this country is not safe. That's how I see it. Like, how did you want to kidnap me? right in front of my house or even cause harm to me, because like I need someone to give me like another explanation to why they had to drive off. Like they literally zoomed off, and I think the car was a little bit tinted, so we couldn't even see who was in the car or what was in the car. So imagine I entered the car, they would just like cover my nose. That's how they used to do in Nigerian movies. You know that white handkerchief, and I just, and the next thing, they're asking for ransom. Allah imagine with that house and I reject it from my enemy. Like things like that happen though, but yeah, it's not coming near me or my family members. Like, and it won't come near any of my subscribers too. So that's why I'm telling my story, you get? And that's the end of my story. Give it a thumbs up, guys. Subscribe, thumbs up, subscribe. Comment under for more story times. Like, I have things to tell. Like, have unnecessary stories. We're getting towards 100 subscribers. Tell your friends, tell your family members, tell your boyfriends, even your grandma, anybody. This is suitable for everybody. Watch all the last videos, okay? I have 8 to 10 videos. Go down, scroll, enjoy yourself, learn about Abeokuta, learn about Dubai. There's so many videos to watch, guys. You don't want to miss out on anything. You understand that? Welcome back.